So I'm joined here with my brother Tim and Sean Higgs. And tonight we're going to be looking at playoff betting, looking at playoff series betting, and approaching it game by game and things along those lines.
And then probably rambling on for another half an hour, 45 minutes afterwards.
And then answering any questions you guys have. But before we get into this, I should have added this, but
you're off to a great start, Nick. And you got to know how to spell. Yeah, we're just gonna go over some stuff, probably ramble on about sports and just random stuff. So, hey, Plus Money Honey's in the house. Well, there we go. But how you doing, Sean?
Pretty good. And listen, I come into the chat and all of a sudden I got the wrong date on. It doesn't save. Like if you forget to do it, it happens. So don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm good. A little annoyed at my baseball today. So I go 1-3 in baseball, and you guys pop into midday, and like my midday picks, I just rambled. I was talking about them, like Kansas City. All those, everyone you mentioned in there, I think it probably went like 10-3 in those games. And of course, I didn't add any of them. I kept my regular. I had two. I had a rain out with Miami and the under there, but I picked up Tampa and the under on the ice, and the Nets over looks pretty good. I got Avalanche puck line, so it looks like a winning day. I'll take it. End of week winner. So
yeah,
on to Monday. What do you got to do? One day at a time.
Yep, I absolutely understand that. I had a great day in baseball yesterday. I think I went 8-1, and then the next day, today I'm like 3-6. So yeah, it comes in swings, so it happens. And then I had my best bet 5% play on the Mets tonight with DeGrom on the mound. I got him at -125. Beat the line movement because that went up to -145, -150. Beat the line movement, and it was postponed. So that's my luck right there.
Those are the worst when you get a good line move. Like I had the Braves the other day. It was like I got 126. It went up to like 150. I'm like, all right, you're ahead of the move. You got to feel good about it, and then the games are canceled.
Yo. I mean, I was pretty much similar base. I mean, I had 4 games for baseball that I bet on today. I had the Mets rained out. I had the Miami Marlins rained out. I did take the Giants, which that was a nice cash there. And then what was the other game I grabbed? It's bad. Well, no, it was a winner, but Milwaukee. I grabbed Milwaukee at plus money as well. I grabbed the Brewers against Scherzer. Brewers have been playing a lot better, so figured grab that. And then for basketball, I grabbed all the dogs today plus the points, and
that's not looking good.
No. Knicks loss. Second game. Oh, Suns actually came out.
Suns won.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, well, granted, Anthony Davis did sit out the second half, but
we'll take it.
I don't care. A win's a win. I have Boston, which does not really look too well right now, and then I have Dallas later on tonight. So hopefully that one can perform well for us. So overall, it's been a slightly profitable day with the with baseball being 2-0. So can't complain overall.
Yes, listen. It's tough when and actually somebody's in the chat's like, I want to know if I'm making too many games, if I'm taking too much action. You take some hockey, you take baseball, then you just listen. You're gonna have a winning day one, maybe not in the other. When they all come together, it's great. That's what it is. It's we bet, folks. And as for Tony's asking if you take too many games, if your bankroll allows it, it doesn't really make a difference, Tony. If you like the game. And I say this all the time. Some days I'll have on a college basketball. I might have 17 games. Other days I might have 2 on one day. If I find it, and even doing like as a pro kind of guy, when you start cherry picking stuff, that's a guaranteed bad day for you. It's anything you leave off, is going to be a win. That's just the way it is. So. You have the bankroll, whether it be $5 a game, $500 a game, you could be a millionaire. It could be $1,000 a game. I don't know what you play. 6-4, take 10 games.
Yeah, that's a winning day.
Listen, I mean,
yeah.
Well, again, he's 6-4,
but
they're
all under -150. It's a winning day.
If he had the Dodgers and the Yankees, he could be in trouble. I mean, you take.
I mean, I had the Giants, so that was kind
of. That's a nice one. Taking the dogs. Well, we said that we were talking about that today. We said. No way, right? No way the Yankees are going to lose again. No way the Dodgers are going to lose. And you're laying, we'll see how that works out for everybody. Okay. 0-2, laying 180 and 170. Okay, so now you got to win 4 games to make that up.
No, I was even leaning Detroit because the Yankees haven't been doing anything. Nothing for them to be like, bet me at what were they, minus 140, minus 150?
It
No,
was like
it was not
170
interesting.
something.
It was actually up to 170.
Yeah.
No, I should have went for the Tigers. I didn't really trust Scooball. That's the main reason why I didn't go after it. But I should have went after it. And I mean, I went after the Giants, so I'm happy about that one. And I really wish that Marlins game played out. I know that one could have been probably good because Sandy Alcantara has been pitching better as of late. So,
you talk about you took the shot with the Giants and you missed out on Detroit. I'm the same way though, because if you have to take one, you're like, I got to take the other based on like principle. This case they both won, but chances are, say Scuba lost or whatever. Like the Padres game. Padres lose to Houston today, and there was another kind of low game.
I leaned Houston.
Yeah, I know you did, and I was like, I just, it looks too low, but we're either gonna go dog it. We talked about this when the Orioles played the A's that one day, a big winning streak. Like the Rockies. Yep. The Rockies have lost 6-0. The Diamondbacks today, right? They were
they finally won. And there was tons of money going on them before the game started. Yep. Like St. Louis went from like a minus 120, minus 115, all the way down to a plus 100, plus 105. Yep.
Well, I said I was going to take I was taking Arizona tomorrow, but now forget it. I'll take the Mets because they're out of town. They're on a plane right now, so they're worth DeGrom. I don't know, maybe the under
DeGrom,
there.
Lay the run line.
Yeah, we lay the run line on DeGrom tomorrow, and they're going up against Arizona, who actually just got their first win in 14 games. So it's whatever. I think that's a spot that I might look at for tomorrow, but I haven't really done much looking into for baseball and everything just yet. I'll be doing that a little bit later on tonight.
I wrote down a bunch of lines for the games, early lines, and watching a couple of the moves a little bit already. Like the Reds line went from, it was 9 down to 8.5 already. Phillies, Reds total, which was interesting. I found there. A couple, like Baltimore, losers 13 in a row. I mean, you got to come in on mini run line, right? Do you think? I don't. 13 straight losses.
I'm on the over in that game, I think.
Right? Yeah, 9. Comment section's off the hook today. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nick, get to the comments.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I control this.
You're in charge.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Ali likes a lot of action. You're the host. You take care of it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll start all the way on the top here. I have catching up to do. What's good, Tony? I need to know how many taking too many games. 3-2 day for Ali there. Very nice with the Giants as well. 6-4 day for Tony in baseball. I think we went over that. As long as you're not taking more than minus 150s, good job there. Montana says, I'm glad for the cancellation today. I'm a parlay guy, so it helps. Yeah, I mean, they cash. 3-1 in basketball, very nice. I like a lot of action in my day also, but there are some days I don't want to bet at all. Yeah, I mean, to me, the way I approach it is if there is games to bet, there's games to bet. Like I'll go through some days when I'm overnight when I'm doing baseball, and if it's a 15-game slate, I could see, man, these lines are right. There's nothing really off. I have 2-3 plays for that day. I can also go through and say I really like these lines. I think these games have a lot of edge on them, and I'll have 7, 8, 9 games. So it all depends on really what the slate looks like in order for me to know how much I'm betting. Plus the 3 to 5% rule helps as well, so you're allowed to bet more.
I'm leaving this.
Learning to bet. Yeah, I'm a straight value better. If I have a line a certain way, even if it's a big dog, I'm willing to take these big dogs if they're a plus 175, and I think they should be a plus 150. So that's kind of where I look for those.
Yeah, I think not that all dogs are value, but if you're taking a dog, I look at it like it's a free shot at money, right? I mean, it's even, plus you're getting, and if I'm taking a dog, it's going to be plus 30 or 40 minimum. So, I mean, they're all value when I take an underdog, I think.
Of course.
But again, that's what I tell you guys. I think like any game I pick, it's going to blow out or it's a dog outright. So,
Of course. I hit the Tigers sweep of the Yankees. Jeez. Yes. That's beautiful right there. And honestly, I saw a post today that I found it was funny. One person said, "Yeah, I think I think it was just a post in April. I think heading into the season, any team that is swept by the Detroit Tigers this year is automatically eliminated from playoff contention."
oh, bye Yankees. Sweet.
That would be bye Yankees, and also goodbye Astros as well because they swept, and Royals.
But he says, "What do you guys think about alternative or opposite run lines?"
If I really like a dog, I might take one.
Yeah, I'm more of a run line with the fave. For football, if I'm taking a dog anyway, if it's under 3, I'm taking money line, so I'm not going to go do crazy. I mean, maybe for a playoff game, I'll jump into opposite run line, stuff like that. But those are just, I don't know. They're going to get you in the end. They look good. They entice you. We're talking about this with Allie the other night. You see those parlays, the payouts, you go add a bunch of things in there. It looks nice, but I don't know. I'm not an opposite run line. Yeah. I mean, if you want to take I'm going to say the Yankees who just got swept, but these are the teams that are laying big numbers. Your Yankees, your Dodgers, your White Sox. You want to lay 2.5 runs thinking they're going to win 5-1?
No.
All right. All right. I could see you thinking on that because you think they're going to win anyway, right? You don't think the team's going to win 1-0.
I did bet the I gave it out as a video pick. I did Chicago White Sox minus 2.5 runs today at like plus 115 because I figured, hey, they've been smashing lefties this year. Right. Damn, I sound like Elliot. They've been smashing lefties this year, and I was all over them today, and they only won 3-1.
Plus 115. That's not even like you look at that like that's not even almost worth it to go. I mean, because if you win by 2 runs, it's like, wow, I could have risked 115, and then you're getting to 115. Like that one's not even almost. Hey, listen. For me, I don't know. I'm not a huge guy like that. That's just me. WNBA. Montana Toad's WNBA stuff. Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're 8-3 to start the day, and I knew I was not a degenerate gambler, but I knew I'm a full-time strong handicapper when I'm sitting here sweating the WNBA because I had the under. I had under 165.5 in the what was it? It was LA.
The fact that you can't remember it is a problem.
No, it was Los Angeles and Chicago. I had under 165. This game was a dead cold under, and then it goes to overtime, and it goes under by like 3.5 points. So they had me sweating there.
It's okay. You don't know who. It's okay if you don't remember who you bet. That's fine because you shouldn't worry about it. You should put the bet in, and as far as you're concerned, it's a winner.
It's a winner.
Don't even watch it on TV. Go play in the garden. Go do something else. Go take a ride somewhere. It's not even worth watching.
Some sports. Go watch some sports.
Tony wants to quit his job and become a pro.
There you go. Who you got in the last game, Clippers or Luka? I'm going all over the Mavericks. I still have my series prop of Mavericks to win at plus 335. I'm not sure if Higgs took that too, but it's looking solid right now. I think the Mavericks can get it done tonight, and it could be a 3-1 going back to LA, and I think the series can be over pretty quick.
I didn't have anything on this game tonight here. I mean, I had them. We talked about. You said beforehand. I said, I could see the Mavericks coming out. Like I said, a little revenge for them. We talked about beforehand. The motivation factor the Clippers hadn't played for them coming out to steal game 1. Not only did they get to game 1, they got game 2. So
they got both games in LA.
Yeah.
So, and they're in Dallas right now. So I think that the home court could really do it. Took the over in the Mavericks. I could see that.
I'm trying to turn off my daughter calling me. But she's not.
And in the Knights game, I'm on the under in that game, which I'm not a huge fan of right now.
I got
the
Avs puck line, baby, plus 145.
I have that as well.
Who won y'all's total chaos?
Yeah,
ready for the results? 4-4, 4-4, 4-4.
How does that even happen? A total 4-4 all over the place, Allie.
That was kind of funny.
2-run line, how the Vegas keeps the lights on? Yeah, I guess. I'm wondering why they haven't put in Fleury yet. They have Laner in now. I'm wondering why they didn't put in Fleury after going down 3-0 now. Last two in the next
Avs
game.
score again.
Yeah, they did. It's 3-0 now. Wait. Oh, he's credited with the assist. Damn, I have McCarr scoring a goal. Okay.
I'm on the Mavericks. My guy on everything that sweats and things. Yeah, I'm on the Mavericks. I'm on. Yeah, I'm all over them too. That's cool.
And so is Allie.
And so is Ellie.
I'm on everything.
Everybody's on Dallas tonight. Great. Ellie's going to demolish.
Hey, Francisco.
What's good?
But we have our name spelled here, and people can't even spell it right.
Oh, the E.
Yeah, there's an E at the end. I like the Clippers and Mavericks game
You
over
could have
220.
cheated.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Yeah, I don't mind the over. If Dallas is going to come to play, then this one's going to go over. Oh my goodness, with him we have to do. Yeah, we have to do a tiebreaker. I think that's going to have to be how it is. And if I have to hockey again, I'll hockey again.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hockey. How did you? I'm gonna go back on my little thing here. Your hockey plays. Montreal under. We all lost that, right? Because that was over.
Montreal did go under that night.
They hit.
Was it 3-1?
Yeah, it was 3-2 in overtime.
Boston went over.
I got that one right. I was the only one that got that one right. Thank you very much. Yeah. I was the expert in hockey. Thank you very much.
San Fran over Dodgers. You had the under that one
wrong. Yeah.
And then Jazz under. You got that one wrong.
I got that one right. I had the over.
Yeah, no, I'm just marking ones that we were separated on. You had over. Okay. Texas was a loser.
I had under in that game.
Yeah, I had the under too.
They went over? I didn't look at that game.
That went under.
That went under?
Yeah, Tim had the over though. And the Sixer. What was the Sixer game? Over or under?
Sixer game went Juan. That was the second game?
It went over.
Or that was the first game?
Yeah, it was like 130 to 103 or something like that.
I think that one went over.
132 to 103, yeah.
So yeah, we all tied 4-4 on all of them. And Colorado just scored again. All right, my under is not going to hit. It's 4-0 already. But I like my my Colorado puck line bet.
You know, it's funny. We went opposite on 5 games, and everybody who went opposite on the only one that won that you went opposite on was the Boston over. The other 4 games we all went opposite on, all lost. So everything we were the same on.
Cash. So the consensus picks were good.
Well, I mean, we had 4. If we had 4 losses, we had to lose a couple in between there. You know.
Yeah.
The good news is that out of all of us, me and Tim only went opposite each other once, or as a group. So you actually took 2 losses, Nick, and where me and Tim only took 1. So you can fight amongst yourselves there.
Yeah. I'm going to take this opportunity to stop watching the night's game.
Just drink another beer.
4-4-4. Unbelievable. And 4-4-4. What are the odds? What are the odds of that happening?
I know, right?
I mean, seriously. Not only that, but we had gone opposite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the games we had opposite sides on.
Yeah, that's a little outlandish. History.
Well, we'll talk more about that when we do the show with Allie.
Yeah. Just waiting for the Avs to go over, have them with Nets over and Aces over.
Aces over hit.
Aces over hit. Uh-huh.
They played the Fever.
Yeah, I took a shot in this Boston game. It was a very small bet, but I grabbed Tatum to get a triple double, and he's at 34, 7, and 5, so that didn't work out. It was a plus 5,000. Figured, might as well throw $2 on it and see if I can cash myself $100.
Worth a shot on that.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's the playoffs. Anybody could come in and have a game off.
Dude, Jason Tatum's had 50-plus games like twice this series.
Yeah, he's not bad.
No.
The problem is that who's going to score when he passes if he's got to pass the ball to? They got a problem scoring somewhere else, you know?
You know what? That was the biggest concern was the assists. But
Allie.
Whatever.
Now I know why Allie took off. That's right. The Knights were playing, and here she is crying in her beer. They're getting demolished right now.
It's whatever.
I don't even think she noticed that we put the fortress up as our background for here. We have the Vegas Golden Knights arena behind us, and I don't think she mentioned it once yet. So I thought we were going to get a funny comment there.
I know. I saw this. He's an umpire in every sport. You got a guy in your pocket? Who you got? Tim Donahue
right?
ready to throw the fix in for you?
Hey, psst. I have the Mavericks tonight. Help me out, man.
So NBA tomorrow. We got Jazz.
Yes.
We got Jazz, Memphis, and Sixers. Watch. So Sixers are looking for basically the sweep, right? They're gonna.
Sixers are looking for a sweep. Yep.
We talked a little bit beforehand about like betting into. I guess basically it comes down to hedging. If you have series bets on teams, so here's a spot where you have a team down 3-0, and usually the thing is teams up 3-0. You bet that team up 3-0 because teams don't blow 3-0 leads. The problem with that is obviously in basketball, you're laying points, whereas baseball or hockey, you're going to be laying a la we saw the Avalanche were laying like 330 or whatever they were laying when they were up 3-0. So for me, I like, for this game, if I'm taking a team up 3-0, do I want to lay to 7.5? This is tough for me to say, guys, because I don't like laying like 260 or 270, but I mean, you got to go Sixers maybe money line here. If you have them for the series, no, I mean, what is? I didn't even know what the series odds were.
I would.
What would you? For me, personally, I'd be like, do I just take the Wizards plus the points to salvage a little bit if you get one? I mean, what are you doing here if you got the Wizards in a series? Have you already hedged your bet after game 2 and you're down 0-2?
Oh,
are you trying to bail out? What are you guys thinking?
I didn't put a series bet in for Washington because that would have been stupid.
I'm just saying this in general as
no. I did grab Washington the first plus the points the first 2 games. It cashed for me the first game, did not cash for me the second game. I flip-flopped over to the 76ers for game 3. That one worked out nicely. And I think I just go back to the Sixers again. Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal have done nothing. Absolutely nothing. And those are the only 2 guys that
Washington has
putting anything into it. I mean, you're getting a little bit from Brook Lopez, but other than that, you're not getting anything. Brook Lopez? Yeah, he's a tall man in the middle of the court. That's all he is. He gets a bunch of rebounds.
He doesn't shoot threes anymore. He should just shoot threes with the Nets.
No, he does not. It's just you got to go Philadelphia tomorrow. I'm grabbing them minus the points probably. Washington's done. They're done. They just want to go home. They're done. It's Philadelphia minus the points, or I'm passing on this game.
Like the Heat. So I had the Heat game 1. They covered. Game 2, we talked about. You were all over the Bucks.
Yep.
They came out, shot the lights out. Game 3, I'm like, you know what? This line was like a pick 'em. It was a 1. I'm like, I'll take Miami here in a game down 0-2 at home. You got to come out and make a statement. They get throttled and then put a fork in them. They they were done. The Bucks rolled them right over. And then we thought we're going to see maybe the same here with the Suns. They win the first game somehow. Then the Lakers kind of took care of business, and then all of a sudden the Suns, they showed some heart today. Good for them. I'm glad they showed some heart because I was really ripping into them.
I would really like. I think the Suns have a decent shot to come back. With AD a little bit banged up. They're tied, but I think they have a decent shot to win the series. AD is banged up, even though Chris Paul is banged up a little bit. He didn't really play much today, I don't believe. I'll go look at the line for this one. What did he do? Chris Paul. Oh, he did. He played 32 minutes today. So I guess he did do well. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know if he's back 100%, but he played 32 minutes. So Chris Paul is going to be a key factor in the Suns team. If he's on the court and with his leadership and everything, I think they got a good shot. And I think AD will play the next game. He sat out the second half due to rest. He will be marked as day-to-day, but he's marked as questionable every single freaking game. So nothing changes there. I think the Suns have a really good shot to win this series now that they tied it up and they're going back to Phoenix.
I'm looking at the box score for that Laker game. Davis got hurt, but besides that, you have Schroeder shooting the ball as much as he does. Is that a joke? Holy cow!
I don't know.
And again, this is just me looking at Montrezl Harrell. Like, I don't know. Last time this guy was all right with the Clippers. He was actually like contributed. He was a pretty good player. He comes
He's
here in
not
the
getting
playoffs.
anything.
He
got
goes
5 minutes today.
He played. As I'm saying, he played 5 minutes. I mean, Drummond had a nice game. And someone said in the chat he liked Drummond over like 10 rebounds or 10 and a half. I know he got 10 rebounds today. But like, how doesn't Harrell get any playing time here?
And I think that the time that Harold got, I got to look at the log. Hold on. I think it was. Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Mavericks. I'm sorry, I was answering a question there. Mavericks.
Because I believe that it's not going to show me. Of course, I can't find it. I think most of his time was during the blowout run or when Anthony Davis went out. So Montrezl Harrell, yeah, he played in the fourth quarter. And he doesn't do it. I think he should have stayed with the Clippers. I think he just totally screwed himself over.
Well, probably screwed the Clippers over because
they
could use him.
They could 100% use him right now.
James Harden has 18 assists tonight. Oh my god,
Jesus!
141 to 125. I think you're over.
Why is James Harden still in the game with 53
Harden,
seconds?
Irvin and Durant played 40 minutes each this game, and this game wasn't even close. This game was right out of the gate. It was a blowout by halftime.
I mean, okay, I guess. I don't understand why they would run
Joe
them
Harris
that much.
played 37 minutes. I mean, their
bench has been poopy, so I guess that's not really a.
I mean, then again,
besides Brown, their bench doesn't show up. So
Durant didn't play. How many games did they play together this year? 10. I mean,
like
let's
8,
be honest.
Maybe
Durant was out. Kyrie was. let's just see how we play together, guys. Okay. Durant has 42 points, has a plus minus of 2. And Harris has 14 points, and he's a plus minus of 14. Oh my goodness!
I don't know. That's just I don't understand the NBA sometimes. Sometimes the players will sit out the fourth quarter. It's not like the fourth quarter was particularly close going into it.
No,
they were. What, they're 6, so
we're up 20 points going into the fourth
they were up
quarter.
21 points. Yeah, that should have been. Yeah, it ended a 15-point game.
Steve Nash, Coach of the Year.
Why are they getting so many minutes?
Oh my goodness!
Besides trying to, and that's not even smart because they still have to go and play one more game against Boston minimum, and then they're going to go up against a fully rested Milwaukee Bucks team, and they're running their guys 40 minutes. I don't. When it's a blowout, I don't know. That's a little bit questionable.
Oh my goodness!
No.
I can't stand the NBA.
And then we get the Utah Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies, which I gotta say this series has been pretty close.
Well, hold on a second. This guy says CP3 is AI right now. Come on, Toy. Are you out of your mind? Allen Iverson. Let me tell you, Allen Iverson. He would dominate this league right now. He would.
He would definitely.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I saw that comment. I came back. Picks on the ice. Sweep the board, Ryan. Get out the brooms, baby. Tampa under, and Avs puck line looking good right now, plus 145.
Sweet. Good day for you.
I'll take it.
See, I have the under for Colorado. I had the under in Carolina. I had Carolina, and I have the Avs puck line as well. So I'm hopefully if this stays under 3-1.
But it's 4-0 in the first period.
4-0 halfway through the game. I don't like this though.
And I will say I did not lose a single hockey bet today. Not mentioning that I didn't have any, but I did not lose a single hockey bet.
Rondo changed the game.
They still beat
Giants
the Bucks.
Money line. Yes, they did.
You still think that the Nets will beat the Bucks? I gotta be on the Bucks, to be honest with that one.
Can't shoot. That's AI. You are out of your mind. Listen, we talk about I talk about LeBron carrying garbage teams to the NBA Finals. AI, go look at that roster he took against the Lakers to the NBA Finals. And at least LeBron was a 6'8" monster. AI was, let me tell you, they said AI is 6 foot. Dude, the guy, he's maybe 5'10" tops. I mean, I met the guy. I was at a craps table at the Taj in AC, and he was there with his entourage. He was there. The guy, he was like under my nose. I'm 6'1". I mean, he's little. And if he weighs 150 pounds, I mean, get the heck out of here. Freaking.
No.
I mean, any guy could dunk. I mean, he dunk on Shaq. Yeah, he's terrible. Go look at some. And listen, listen. People know, you guys know, I talk about like 80s players back, guys I watched from like the mid 80s on to like the 90s. Dude, that guy, go watch some of his highlight stuff. Holy cow.
I mean, he played for Denver, so I've seen some of his highlights with like Carmelo highlights and stuff.
Denver. He was even good in Denver. I mean, oh my goodness. He played for Denver. Go watch him on the Sixers team. Played
Sixers,
Denver.
Yeah.
He played for Denver. That's like saying, "Oh yeah, Michael Jordan played for Washington."
Yeah, I mean seriously. Like you said, what was it? Brook Lopez. I remember he was on the Nets when he was good, and then he went to, I think he went to the Lakers too, and then the Bucks. Yeah. I mean, like, come on, the heck, played for Denver. Now you guys are dating. Now I know you guys are young. Talk about Denver. Carmelo, he's on Portland. Why don't you say, yeah? Look, I watched Carmelo. He was on Portland. He was a great shooter.
He's on Portland.
I know. That's why I said that. Here we go. Curry is AI's favorite player this generation.
Let's not get into a Curry conversation tonight.
Curry's terrible. Not even the best shooter in his family.
It was 3 games against the Yankees.
3. They got out the brooms, Ryan. Got out the brooms there.
Now that the Yankees got swept by the Tigers, they're officially eliminated from playoff contention. I'm sorry. I can't take you serious if you're swept by the Tigers. Did you take the Knicks plus the points? I don't think you said you did.
Yeah, I did. I regret it, but I did.
I did, and I'm not particularly proud.
Nope. And then we the second game we got NBA tomorrow, seeing that we're going to go over them real quick. Jazz and the Grizzlies, which this one's actually been a pretty close series. Memphis had a definite shot at winning last game. They were up like 2 points with 2.5 to go, and then Utah went on a 14-2 run to end the game and couldn't even cover my spread. So that kind of sucked. But the series has been quite close. Ja Morant has been outstanding. I think he had 73 points in the first 2 games, and that marked like the second best for his first 2 playoff games in his career. He's been outstanding. Dylan Brooks has been really good. Anderson's been shooting pretty well for them. So I think this one could. I think Memphis could end up winning this game, taking it 2-2 back to Utah. I know Mitchell is still a little bit banged up, but he played a little while, so he's definitely not 100%. But honestly, this one could go Memphis's way. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I say if you like Memphis to win the series, they're plus 1,000 right now. Just putting that out there.
I think the Jazz are gonna take care of business here again. Probably the over 2. Memphis is gonna come out. They're down 2-1. They're gonna want to run it. Jazz will gladly oblige, but I think the Jazz are gonna, 3-1 and move on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think this series could go on a little bit longer than we think. But that's just me.
We know listen. We know you're on Memphis for the series, but just.
Oh no, I'm not on Memphis for the series. I thought
you had a series. Didn't you have a series play on Memphis?
No, I did not have a series play on the thing. No, I didn't.
All right.
No, I looked at them at a plus 800, but I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't think it was going to be one of those things that I could get. So, no, I didn't. I did the Mavericks one, but I did not do Grizzlies. But I do like taking Memphis plus the points. Sorry.
They definitely do like to play a lot of half court for, a team that should be running. They do run up though. They have a pretty up tempo team though there, Montana. I did not take the Knicks. I was a Jazz guy. I was the Hawks. I said Hawks. Hawks in the over. I think the over you might have pushed or you maybe won, depending on when you got it at. I was not on the Knicks. Nope, haven't been on Knicks. Been on the Hawks the entire series. And they're ready. They're ready to move on to the second round. This Knicks team, nice season.
Yeah, they were a fun story.
Yeah, totally overachieved. And now, listen, I think the Hawks pretty much are. I was expecting them to be this good, but this is where the Knicks should be next year. They should take a great step for the Knicks right now. Now maybe
100%. They can't be upset with their performance.
No, find some. I guess they're going to probably go out in free agency, look for some talent to add, most likely, right? I mean, I don't know. They got a good coach. Randall's pretty solid, but he needs help at this stage. Is great. The guy needs, he needs another guy like him to play off of. So, but I like the Hawks. The Hawks to finish it up when they come back to New York, right? Was it 2-3-2? How's it go? 2-3-2 now? Where's the next game?
2-3-2. Let's go back to New York for 5. Atlanta 6 if necessary. New York 7 if necessary.
So it's 2-2-1-1-1.
Yeah. I wanted to take the shot on the Knicks. I have the futures bet on them, which I know is not going to cash. They're down 3-1. I mean, nothing's impossible. Look at what Denver did last year. So I'm not counting them out until the final buzzer hits. So
yeah. Well, here's a good time we could talk about like hedging in. You're going to come in and back the Hawks here on the road as a little, chip away at your pick here.
I don't know if I would want to. If it gets to game 6, I think I go and bet Atlanta, but not game 5. Not with it being in New York. I feel like if New York has a shot of winning a game, it's going to be another game. Is going to be the next one coming up. I don't think they can win in Atlanta. They proved that losing by 20 plus each game or 15 plus, whatever it was, in Atlanta. I think that I'm going to most likely grab the Knicks game 5. If they make it to game 6, I'll flip to Atlanta and just cut my losses.
I agree with that thinking. I mean, Knicks home, a little better shot. At least they won't be laying a big number. We know that. It'll be a pick 'em or Atlanta is going to get to that -1 again.
At home, yeah, probably. I could see that. So I don't mind grabbing New York at a pick'em price, even though they're down 3-1. You might even see it at like a Atlanta -2, -3 area. In all honesty, that could happen.
Yeah, especially off a dominant performance like that. You're absolutely right. Definitely be a little juice on Atlanta.
And the public's gonna come in on Atlanta, so at least they should in theory. I know the Knicks have been a heavy bet on team, right, or a heavy public team right now, so I don't know how they want to go after it.
Public loves seeing what they just saw last, and that's what they're going to go on. And they're going to see the Knicks losing twice, not pretty, and they'll get on the Atlanta train.
Yep. Whatever works.
About a little ice on Monday, Montreal, Toronto. So you guys, both of you on Montreal, or?
I was on Toronto for the series. I had Toronto -1.5 games, and that obviously did not cash because Toronto can't make anything easy when it comes to the Maple Leafs. So yeah, I'm gonna hop on. I'm gonna take a shot. I think I mouse so I can see what the lines are here.
I'm seeing about 205 to 210 Toronto favored, +180 on Montreal.
Yeah, I'm seeing +175 here. I like that shot on Montreal tomorrow, +175. I think that could be a decent little spot there. I think the under once again to play. These two teams just play unders. And then Islanders and Bruins. I'm gonna take a shot on the dog again. I don't see the Islanders falling down 2-0 in the series. These are two evenly matched teams, I think, in my eyes, because it was 5-3 Islanders during the regular season. I think these two teams match up well against each other. I think this is going to be a close 7-game series. I don't mind the dog at +170 tomorrow, so I'm looking probably at 2 dogs tomorrow.
Yeah, especially, I mean, the Islanders, as much of a defensive team they've been, and a lot of these games they played were kind of close games also. So to give up 5 goals, they're going to be out for blood. So they'll come in, they're going to play some tough defense. So again, that 5, I don't like that 5 with this team. because that could be 2-2 again, and it's 3-2, and then you're stuck.
Yeah, that was my thought process. And the Islanders proved that they do have decent scoring right now, like they didn't have at the end of the regular season. So this is definitely a spot where I think it's over or nothing for this game, really. With the fives, I don't bet 5 unders. That's just something I do not touch. I do not touch 5 unders.
You can't. It's a push or a loser.
Yeah, I think we saw like out of all the 5 totals this season, I think we saw like 2 or 3 of them were under winners. They're either pushes or they're overs. So I can only go over with 5 here. That's the only place I can really go with this game.
Yeah, and then as much because I think we talked about this. We did the total chaos. I think we talked this game, and the trends are all under in the series. Like 9 out of 14, 11 in the last 20. So it kind of looks like an under. But again, this is where we got to switch up, and you see what you see, and it's telling you like the 5. All right, the under trend is nice, but this is an over game based on the number at 5.
Absolutely. And referring to Montana Tony's Avalanche here, they just scored again. It's 5-0. After this game, when the lines come back out for the series, I'm going to look what the price is for Colorado in 4 because Vegas can't compete with them right now. This is not even close.
And Vegas is the 2. This is the 2 seed. They're just getting ran right out of the building. All right, and you figure after Game 7 they're going to be a little flat. Right? But that's tempered into the line. I mean, this was a $2 line.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. This is yeah. I was expecting this out of Colorado, but they're just running through everyone right now. This is your Stanley Cup winner probably, the Colorado Avalanche. I mean. You may see like maybe Tampa Bay or Carolina compete with them. I don't think New York or Boston can really compete with Colorado, and I don't think whether it's Montreal, Toronto, or Winnipeg, neither of them can compete with. Oh my God, no! Neither of them can compete with this Colorado team. I think the only teams that can potentially make this semi-close
is Tampa or Carolina.
Right now, Vegas, Carolina, Tampa Bay. Those are the only teams I can really. Maybe Boston may give them a decent run for their money, but no. This is
goal for the Vegas Knights.
Yeah, the over just hit in that game, of course. I had the under.
Down goes our premium.
Oh well.
Oh no!
Can't win them all. It's 5-1 now, so yeah, I'm done watching hockey tonight.
Early night.
It's a blowout, and
it's
a blowout, and my bet's already my Colorado puck line's basically cashed. My under is no good. So well. That's it.
I mean, this was like just right from me. It was like 1-0. 5 minutes in, it was like on the board. You're like, all right, here we go.
Yep. I gotta learn to just bet the overs with these games, honestly. Boston Bruins a 50-50, maybe.
It's tough just betting over, especially in the playoffs. It's tough just doing overs.
Yeah. That it just makes unless it's an elimination game, then I look at third period overs. When I referred to this, I believe last Capper Q&A, if the team that is down and have lost 3 games in the series on their backs up against elimination, first period or third period overs if they're losing, because guaranteed you're going to see them push, potentially get a goal, or you're going to see some empty netters. That's where I'm looking, and all you need is really 2 goals for those. So tomorrow night in Montreal, if one team is leading heading into the third period over.
I like that.
I don't mind it.
That's what I'll be looking to do. And sometimes if it's like 2-0, they'll give you a 4.5. All you guys gotta do is wait till the first TV timeout. If no one scores in the first like 3 or 4 minutes in the period, it'll go down to the 1.5, and you can get close to probably even money for it. So you just gotta be patient, find the right line. If you're looking to live bet that, and just ride it out, because I think that's cashed in basically every single game other than the Islanders game against the Penguins, game 6. I think that's the only one it hasn't cashed in. So you have Montreal or Toronto for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably be on Montreal, which will be the first time I've backed Montreal in probably a month and a half. I couldn't get behind this Montreal team, but apparently they want to all suddenly play. Carey Price is playing out of his mind in net. Kakaniemi looks really good for someone who's under 21 years old.
Sounds made up.
Cockamamie? Yeah, I know. It's like some crazy plan.
No, it's Kakaniemi.
Did you go on my career mode for NHL?
No.
You make up your own names.
Oh, Colorado's about to score again.
Jesus.
Nathan McKinnon. Oh my God, that was dirty. I have the TV on here. So yeah, Colorado just scored again, 6-1. This is not even particularly close. But yeah, I'll probably be on Montreal tomorrow to answer that question.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be. I mean, we're laying juice with the under now, 130 on that under.
Then ready? If you like the under, I know you don't like laying the plus 1.5s, but Montreal Canadiens plus 1.5 and the under 5.5.
Oh, you think it should be you think it's being OT-er?
It could potentially be an overtime game. Yeah, I think it potentially an overtime game. So that's maybe a spot if you want to do a correlated parlay. That may be a spot there. And the minus 145 and minus 132. Let me get a betting odds calculator up for that.
That's like a plus.
I'm trying to type 30 with the wrong computer.
I'm going under Toronto. I'm going to go over Islanders.
You can type in Google. You're under them both or over?
Over Bruins. Yeah, over.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just can't. I think because Islanders are going to want to play their game, but I think they're going to have to score to be competitive with Boston. Boston's pretty talented.
Yeah.
They are, but I think I think that the Islanders series probably goes 6 or 7 though.
It goes 7.
I think this one's still going to be a very competitive one to win the East. Islanders are coming off a really good win against the Penguins, and the Bruins are coming off a good win against the Caps in 5. So no, I see this one. I see this one going good. 6-7 games.
Yeah,
and that's as much hockey as I know.
I think these guys are just going to be, fodder for probably Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay over Carolina, but whoever they face, I don't think that'll be a quick series.
Yeah, I'm all over Carolina.
Against Tampa, you got them right now, you mean?
In Tampa, to make the Stanley Cup and to win the Stanley Cup, I have futures on all those. But if you like that, the Toronto Maple Leafs puck line plus 1.5 and the under 5.5 tomorrow at minus 145 and minus 135, you can get a plus 194 for that.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, I like it.
Plus 194 will take it.
Yeah. Islander defense team, Bruins better team, so Bruins should come out on top. I think the Islanders in 7 is an interesting prop, which if you like the Islanders specifically in 7, it's plus 750.
That's just a little bit too much of a cherry picker.
Yeah.
Oh, 7-game series. Sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, I see it going 7. So if you like it, either 7, plus 550 for the Bruins to win in 7, plus 750 for the Isles to win in 7. Take them both and hope it goes 7. You cash either one.
I don't know.
Or you just take the plus 270 for it to go 7 games.
No.
I'm just.
You think it's going 7? I was gonna say that's. I mean,
these are 2 close teams. I think this goes 7, or at the very least 6.
I was just saying, what's the number? If it's plus 270 at 7, what do they think this series is going to end at? 4? Like, who do they think's just come in and run roughshod over somebody?
Plus 300 to finish in 4, plus 250 to finish in 5, plus 230 to win in 6. So they're saying 6.
I mean, both these teams were pretty comparable this year.
Yeah.
I don't know either. It's plus money on everything.
Yep. Well, these are also specific props, so
yeah.
I guess that's the way it is. But we're gonna wrap up this show now. It's almost time for some late night money.
Yeah, we gotta throw some picks out here
and some dinner for us
and some dinner.
So late dinner for our boys.
Oh yeah. But that's going to basically wrap it up here for Capper Q&A, if I can ever speak. Before we head on out, be sure to like and subscribe to the Picks and Parleys channel. If you're planning on making your way over to the website, use the promo code HISTORY for 20% off any purchase. And you can click the link in the description. It's picksandparlays.net/game time, and you can get 50% off Tim and I's 7-day package. So that's what we have going on over there. Anything else you want to say before we head on out here, Sean?
Nothing. I've been pumping you up when I do my show. So, and if you got 5 minutes, head over to the other Picks and Parleys, the Winner Free Picks channel, our sister channel. I'll be talking stuff, and I tell, go get these guys. Says NBA and hockey, they're red hot. Look at the leaderboards. I say, we have leaderboards, folks. You see who wins, you see who loses. It's still right there. Find who's hot. Yep. Make your money. It's real simple to do, and promo codes. You do the 50% off. It's like $30 for 3 days. It's insane.
Yeah.
Get it, people. Get it.
Absolutely.
That, and I will say, before your midday money today, we were finishing up our stream on Earle Sports Bets around 12 o'clock. And we waited for a couple minutes. And then once you came on to your midday money, we threw the link in our chat and had everybody go over there.
Head on over. Yeah,
head on over. Go hang out with Higgs now.
Yeah, and that was like, I had like 200 something people in there live. That was a big,
usually that was a good one.
Usually the Saturday, Sunday shows are usually obviously people, a lot less, people working on a weekend, but like I'll go do this show for 15 minutes. There's like 11 people. Like, it's like no one's watching live. It's like the Friday night show. It's like, who's home on a Friday night besides me? Nobody.
Me.
Hey, you. You got it. Look, Montana Tony's trying to get on the site. He's looking to join.
Yeah.
He's dying.
Absolutely. Just
talk to Allie. See what happens.
Yep.
You gotta prove yourself. These guys work to get here.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well so far. I'll quickly look up our record, and then before we head on out, because we are now 8-3 in WNBA. I just want to throw that out there. We're 9-3. We're the only ones on the leaderboards for WNBA. So if we're gonna get any challengers, someone can finally. We're number 1 on all picks. We're 96-64 to start it off. We are 21-10 in hockey and 51-33 in basketball.
Second place in hockey, first place in NBA.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
get them, Pete. Get them. They're hot. Ride that hot horse. Ride it till it dies. Jump on it. Gotta ride the hot. It's all about the hot streaks. Listen, you had the receipts, but that's not. Everybody come up with their own receipts. Montana Tony. That's the thing. I mean, I go on Twitter. I see, guys who never lose a game.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's
doesn't mean it's real.
Losing bet today.
Doesn't mean it's real. I mean, I'll talk about stuff like that on my show in a second. We'll go down there, down that road. What somebody wanted me to do to get on their site. Yep. I'll talk about it. All right, guys. Good seeing you. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the Picks and Parleys Network. And good luck, guys, for any of the remaining bets. And we will catch you guys next time on Picks and Parleys.